Here first, the Beer Association of South Africa is currently helping women in the alcohol industry grow their businesses. It's hosting a symposium that will include talks on compliance, on taxes, as well as the challenges that women do face in this male-dominated industry. So for more on this, we're now joined by the association's CEO, Patricia Pillay. Patricia, thank you for your time and good morning to you. Let's start with exactly the point I just raised, the challenges that women do face in this male-dominated industry. What do they include?
Hi, good morning. There's various host of challenges that any woman would face, I think, in any male-dominated industry, being, I think, the undermining of ourselves as women in terms of our qualifications, our technical ability. I think that when you go into a brewery, they do not expect you to be able to brew as good as them. But once you get there and you're able to show them your skills and your technique, you're able to earn their respect. I think also in terms of, financing, it's still an issue. When you go through as a woman, they look at your books very carefully. They want to know what other support you have and collateral, and it is very difficult still as a woman.
Yeah, and I want to touch on, this year's celebration theme because it speaks to directly those challenges and how you want to address them this year. The theme is women's socio-economic rights, empowerment, building back better for women's resilience. How are you using this theme as a gateway to addressing these challenges?
This is a partnership with the KZN Liquor Authority, and I think that it's our first that we're partnering because we realize this gap, that it's more than just giving somebody a license. It's about saying, well, how's it that you do better business? So it's understanding your tax provisions. It's understanding how do you be able to function in a way that the tax can work best for you, understanding the concessions that you get as a local producer. Over and above that, understanding how to register your business properly. A lot of people just don't understand that. They want to comply, but they don't understand how to do that. And then over and above that, how do you get your business ready to export? This is a big market, I think, especially in the beer industry that we've not looked at. And I think that as microbrewers in particular, especially Black women entering this market, we are making strides, and there's a lot more that we can do if we educate our women.
Yeah, and speaking of education, I just wondered, Patricia, we've seen the stats, just speaking on beer or alcohol in general, that during COVID-19 had a huge impact on, domestic violence and GBV in general. Is there a difference when a woman is in charge of alcohol and beer and runs a business? Is it different from men? Are there awareness programs that women are prone to, raising in their establishments, information sharing, not allowing children perhaps to even purchase alcohol when a woman is in charge compared to a man?
I must say that, very encouragingly, that over 50% of the businesses, for example, in the tavern business, are women-run. And I did find when we were in the trade with Lucky and Tamani from the Liquor Traders Association, and we went to the women establishments, I saw it firsthand that there was a lot more fear factor. The people were more compliant. I'm not sure if it is that motherly role that women do play, but I can't say that men are also not equally responsible or interested in our plight. We have the GBV campaigns that are held in the industry, but I do know that women are at the forefront in terms of saying that we need to be responsible, we need to make sure that we are compliant, but they also want to start being entrepreneurs and true entrepreneurs in terms of the socioeconomic impact.
Yeah, and I understand the event is going to be taking place today, right from 10 a.m. Amanzimtoti Civic Centre is where it's at. Talk to me about some of the speakers and what they'll be touching on, because this is exciting for women entrepreneurs, expecting 100 of them, I understand, but various speakers will be touching on various topics to benefit the delegates.
Yes, absolutely. And I think that's what's so good about the lineup, is that it is very diverse. We looked at all the needs that somebody who's already in the industry, for example, would need to move to the next level. So it is clearly your legislative component, but then also we have, like I said, the tax component in terms of we have ex-SARS official consultant Gregory from Turner Logistics, who will be taking us through tax compliance.
Yeah.
But then we also have a microbrewer, a local microbrewer, a woman who's running a brewery, and Megan, who will take us through, and a woman herself talking to women to saying, this is the journey I've been on. Look, it may not have been an easy one, but look at me now, and encouragement. I think that's what we need as women.
Absolutely. And, you know, Patricia, I think for any woman trading in this very male-dominated industry can appreciate that it's not just the cosmetic side of the event that they will see in terms of just talking, but also there will be practical, you know, advice being given on where to go, how to make sure you're compliant. And I'm sure that's what they're battling with, and that information quite critical. And I appreciate you sharing with us this morning so they can make their way and benefit from this symposium. Patricia Pillay, CEO of the Beer Association of South Africa, thank you so much for your time this morning.